Well, this week looks like a really good time to open your heart, to embrace kindness and love coming into your life, and also to make some decisions. Hi and welcome back. My name's Francisca. I make pick a card videos and also other content which I haven't done much of lately, but life gets busy. I'm also a full-time psychic. I work a lot online. I've been a psychic, full-time psychic for about 20 years or 30 years or something, and it's something I love, I'm passionate about, and I love seeing people be empowered and to grow and to embrace life. So anyway, this week looks like a time of letting love in, and that doesn't have to be from a partner or a lover. That can be from family or friends or people who would like to support you, who would like to be there for you. It can be through a partner or a lover. It's the next level of just really opening your heart and connecting. And there are also decisions and choices showing up for this week. So yeah, it's quite an interesting week. So if you haven't already, please pick row 1, 2 or 3 and we'll get going. So as we start the week, if you've picked row 1, we start the week Monday and Tuesday with the Queen of Swords. Now she's saying choices, decisions. You're kind of in your rational mind, in the decisive part of your being. You're looking at your options and things, and you're trying to make some decisions and choices for the future. Don't get too tangled up in overthinking it. That is the message here for Monday and Tuesday. We tend to do that because it's what we're taught to do at school and by life, by society, by the people around us, is to trust our rational mind. And the trouble with that is sometimes that is affected by, experiences we've had where we might feel a bit weary, or we can end up overthinking things and making things more complicated than they actually are. So this is a powerful message not to get too tangled up in the how-tos, because the universe is magical and beautiful, and sometimes it'll bring you things and opportunities that are quite unexpected. So if we try and map everything out exactly how we want it, it doesn't always work that way, but it could even work out even better for you. So as we look at Wednesday and Thursday, we've got the perfect card for this, the High Priestess, which is all about intuition, your inner guidance, and listening to that. Tune into your intuition. Your intuition has got the answers for you in this situation. So spend some time getting some quiet so that you can. Some people feel more connected or intuitive in nature, or while listening to calming music, or while meditating, or whatever it takes for you. Tune into that powerful intuition of yours, because it's going to help you make this choice. So it's a powerful influence for the midweek. You've got a good intuition. This is the time to use it. Now Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we've got a bit of an interesting influence. We've got the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is sort of saying you don't have to go full noise into whatever you're doing and barge your way through it. That's how the masculine society has kind of taught us to do things, is to just barge and fight our way to where we want to go. This isn't the case for you this week. The case for you is the best way for you is to actually just go slowly and don't go head on. To compare it, think about water and how powerful it is. You watch a stream that has stones in it, and you don't see water continuously bashing itself against rocks. It kind of flows around the rocks and wears them down actually over time, just by going with the flow and embracing the opportunities coming into your life, going with those, doing what's right in front of you and dealing with that, rather than being mentally too far ahead and feeling like you have to struggle and battle to achieve what you want to achieve. So it's actually really, really positive in that case for you, It's saying, yeah, it's not the time to use your masculine side of your being. We all have a masculine and a feminine part of our being, and the feminine is intuitive, flowing, inspiring, and the masculine is the doing and action and getting things done. This week, go with the feminine. It'll work better for you in whatever you're doing in life, whether that's in your relationships, in your work, in a project, in something new you want to start. Because, yeah, this week is the time to just go with the flow. It doesn't mean you stop and just sit there and do nothing. It just means you go with the opportunities that are actually turning up. Also go forwards in confidence that you're on the right track. Your intuition knows it's guiding you, so have faith in what you're wanting to accomplish. You are definitely on the right track. So yeah, looks like an awesome week for row ones. For row twos, we've got an interesting influence at the beginning of the week. We've got the Lovers in reverse, which can indicate a relationship where you're not sure, where you're uncertain. And that doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can be any kind of connection that's important to you. But quite often it is a love relationship, and there's a bit of sort of lack of certainty, lack of, you know, is this person right for me, or am I on the right track with what I'm wanting from this relationship? So there might be a bit of uncertainty with that, and that can be even, you know, family relationships, work relationships, friends, but quite often it is a partner. So you're not sure. It's okay to wait, to go slow. One thing I've noticed, and it's advice I give to people all the time in readings, is go slow. We're in such an instant gratification society, but relationships and trust take time. We tend to trust those people who've proven to be trustworthy, and we trust them because they've shown us that we can. So it's not an instant thing we can just make happen. We need to get to know people before we can fully commit. And this is saying that that's okay, don't worry about it. So there's something, whether it's in your love life, in your relationships, it's a commitment and you're not sure if you want to go for it. It could even be a new project, so there's a hesitation. I don't know. So once again, it's around decisions, and it's saying it's all right. You don't have to force yourself to choose right now. It's also saying by Wednesday and Thursday we've got the Four of Pentacles, another influence that's saying, you know, it's okay to take some time out, to step back, to keep some boundaries up, and to allow yourself to process things. Sometimes we have to do that. We're not ready to be pushed into something, whether that's any kind of decision, and we need to step back and say, hang on, I'm not ready yet to make that choice, to make that decision, and that's okay. We're allowed to take that time. And this is saying very strongly, allow yourself to take time to make the best decision for you. And if somebody doesn't respect that, that's showing an issue with them, really. You know, especially in relationships, if somebody's really pushing and pushing and pushing for instant commitment, connection, things like that, that's not a good sign. That's obviously kind of, they've got an issue with trying to control things rather than let things develop naturally. And yeah, people who want to control things aren't necessarily the best people to deal with in a relationship, business, whatever it is. You don't want to be involved in it with a control freak. So keep up your boundaries, take some time for you, take some time to mull over your options, your desires, where you're going. Are you still on track, or are you being derailed a little bit? Take some time for you, and you're going to know what you want to do with this. So yeah, by Friday, Saturday and Sunday we've got the Eight of Pentacles, another Pentacles, which is pointing more at the doing, action kind of area of our life. So this whole decision could be around that for you. You know, it could mean you're trying to make a big decision about your work or your projects or your future, about where you want to go with work, finances, money, business, all of those things. And this is saying, you know what you're doing, have faith in yourself, you're heading in the right direction. Do what feels good to you. Do what feels right for you. Have faith in your skills and your abilities. You are skilled. You know what you're doing. And this is saying, yeah, keep going forwards. You are on the right track. You're heading in the right direction. You don't have to make all the decisions right now. You can do it one step at a time, and that goes for relationships and work. You don't have to commit 100% to something straight away. You know, maybe it's a business idea. Maybe you need a bit more time to sort of research it or play around with it or try it, you know. We don't lose anything by trying. Maybe you just need to give it a go, see how it goes. This is saying you have the skills for it, so do it. If this is about a relationship for you, and only you can answer that, which area of your life this is directed at, because I'm reading for a lot of people here, and yeah, in person I could get very specific about it, but doing this I can't. If it is about a relationship, it's saying step back and work through things slowly. You know, if you're with somebody and there's maybe some miscommunication or trust issues popping up or something like that, just work through it slowly. There's no rush. You've got time. You can do this, and you need to work through it together. You know, it's not just your job. I sometimes get it where, you know, people contact me, and it's quite interesting what people come up with, and they open up by saying, I have trust issues because my partner cheated and now I can't trust him. I wouldn't call that an issue. I would say, okay, I don't blame you for not trusting, you know. That person broke trust, and it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of effort to get that back on track again. And if they're not prepared to work through that with you, it's probably not going to work. So yeah, before you label yourself as having any kind of issues, look at what you're dealing with and make your decisions from there. But this is saying you've got the skills, you know what you're doing, you're clear, normally a very decisive person. You're just needing some time to work your way through the decisions you're making right now, and that's okay. All right. So yeah, you're on a good track. Okay, so if you've picked row 3, we start the week with, hang on, I'm just going to check that I've got sound on. Yes, I have sound on. I did that last week. I recorded the whole reading and then realised I didn't have sound on, so I had to do it again. Okay, so we start the week for row 3s with the King of Pentacles, Monday and Tuesday. It's about work, business, money, finances, projects, big projects, little projects, it doesn't matter. It could be as simple as a renovation on your home or something creative you want to do. But Monday and Tuesday are a really good time to get stuff done. You're clear, you're on the ball, you know what you're doing. You've got some good opportunities Monday and Tuesday to improve your financial situation, to make progress with your goals and to move forward. So a very that's the masculine energy. Monday and Tuesday is very much about doing and getting it done and heading into the direction you want to head into. So yeah, this is saying full steam ahead. You're on a good track, you're doing it, you're doing great, keep moving forward. You've got some good opportunities coming your way. Keep your eyes open for them. Somebody might connect with you, make you an offer, propose something to you, or just help you grab an opportunity. So yeah, keep your eye open for those opportunities on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, we've got the Six of Pentacles, which is about help. So you're either helping or you're being helped, depending on your situation and what's, you know, going on for you personally this week. So this is saying you're either helping somebody and supporting somebody and offering help and assistance and guidance to somebody around you, or somebody can do that for you and it might be time to let them. You know, a lot of us are very strong and fierce and independent and find it hard to ask people for help. But Wednesday and Thursday, yeah, let people in. Let people guide you. Let people support you, and what goes around comes around. So yeah, you may be supporting and guiding and helping another person. There's a little caveat with this. Just saying, don't overhelp. If you've got somebody around you who always needs help, but they're never there for you, this is saying it might be time to step back a little bit and let them do it for themselves, because if somebody's not prepared to help themselves, constantly doing it for them won't empower them, and it won't teach them anything. They can just keep doing what they're doing. So this is saying, yeah, don't overhelp. Help people who are helping themselves, who are prepared to make changes in their lives, and it's going to be a nice, rewarding experience for everybody. So yeah, midweek is all about helping and sharing, and it's a really beautiful thing to do. You know, it's what makes us human. Have a look at what happens when there's a natural disaster somewhere, like the Christchurch earthquakes, for example. People who might not have had anything to do with their neighbourhood, all of a sudden were all helping each other, supporting each other, and connecting on a human level, you know. And I remember thinking at the time, watching that on the news, thinking, isn't it a shame that we don't do that all the time, that it takes a natural disaster to really bring that out in people. So this is saying you've got a lot of sharing and helping, and also receiving support and help, you know, Wednesday and Thursday, so very nice. By the weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, try and get out somewhere. You're needing a break, you're needing to get out of your usual environment. You don't have to go far. If you can, go for a nice trip somewhere totally different that you enjoy, and enjoy that. But if you can't, even a trip to the beach, or a trip to a lake, or to go for a walk somewhere, or just do something completely different, it's going to be really good and really refreshing for you mentally and emotionally and just energetically. So very, very positive for that. It's also saying you're ready to leave behind ways that no longer work for you, and that can be ways you've related to people or done things in the past, or something you've been doing and you're over it and it's time to let it go. This is saying, yeah, it's time to move forward, to have faith. There are a lot of good things in your future. Don't fear letting go of what no longer suits you, because there's a lot more goodness coming your way. But yeah, definitely get out there and explore this weekend, because yeah, you've got a bit of, yeah, it's going to refresh you, it's going to re-energize you, make you feel inspired and good and positive, and just give you a good boost. And sometimes we just need to do that, you know, to blow the cobwebs out of our hair and just to go somewhere and enjoy ourselves. So yeah, it's a pretty powerful reading for all three rows. All three have a sort of undertone of decision making, of having faith in yourself, which is really important, you know, and yeah, also that we don't have to do it all alone, which is a pretty powerful message, especially in these times now, you know. It's nice if people can support each other and care for each other and help each other out. It makes everybody feel good. So anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend right now. I want to wish you a lovely, lovely week ahead. Please like and subscribe and share if you can. YouTube loves that stuff, and it means it's going to show my videos to people. And lots and lots of love to you all, and see you all later.